If you ask a young Nigerian how many jobs do they have, chances are it's not just one. But at what cost? These days, if you're not working every second of your life, it feels like you are failing. We have multiple jobs, side hustles, freelancing, gigs, and all of those things. We call it survival, but really, we are slowly getting addicted to that busy life. And the funny part is, you get a moment to rest, but then you feel guilty for taking out time to take care of your own self. I know this life firsthand because I have met people who have 9 to 5 jobs and somehow they still have side hustles. They're freelancing and they get gigs. All of these things in one. Some even go ahead to brag about having just 3 hours of sleep in a day, as seen it has become a badge of honor. But really, the question should be, when does it end? The truth is, most of us that hustle all the time, we don't really love the grind. It's not because we love to go out every day and toil endlessly. But we know that if we do not, we would go broke. We have bills to pay, food, tax, inflation, and all of those things. We have to keep it together. So that is the reality. I have a friend, her name is Joy. She's committed to different things she's doing currently, and somehow she still finds time to balance everything together. So let me hear from her and know her perspective. Hello.
Hi,
Hi, Joy. How are you doing?
fine. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good afternoon. You are currently on mood check right now.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. How are you doing? Before I even ask you or before I bombard you with questions, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm currently at work.
Okay. Uh,
Hi.
yeah. So I would like to ask you, how many jobs do you have currently, and are they comfortably paying your bills?
Um, so let's see. Firstly, I have 3 jobs. I have my 9 to 5, and I have 2 other jobs that I am doing. And I have my business running also. And something about comfortably paying my bills. Well, I think we're trying. Not very well, but at least it's something I want to put inside.
So how exhausting is that? Like, I could only imagine how exhausting is that life for you.
It's not done, eh? So I would say, how do I describe it? Okay, I sleep around 2 a.m. every day, wake up 5, and then I'm up and running. I think that should really extend in such short
Mm,
because you work 9 to 5, get back home after the girls try to feed.
yeah.
You still have accident to workmates, all that you need to thought, all of those things. That is very exhausting to me.
Sorry about that. So what would you say, like, what would be your advice or recommendation to somebody juggling multiple things at the same time? How do you even find time to rest?
How? Well, I don't know because I think we're all in the same thing. But I think on the other hand, I don't think I have an advice. I would just really say that you just keep doing what you can and stay consistent, at least so you're able to build the life that you want. Because I mean, everybody has to be entitled to a bigger lifestyle. I think that's what I want money for. Let's get it out there and rest. For now, let's just pretend like there's no rest for us.
Oh,
You couldn't be no smiling.
okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Have a lovely day. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.
To help us understand this better, I spoke with a career counselor to give advice on how best to juggle multiple things at the same time without experiencing burnout.
And why do young Nigerians feel the need to juggle multiple jobs? I mean, there is no simple answer to this. As a matter of fact, there are many factors. I will just zero in on two. I mean, the first one, basically, it's economic. It's an economic theme first. Over the last 3, 4, 5 years, we've seen very high rates of inflation. It means that you need to make a lot more money to do the things you've always done before. So your income had not changed, so to speak, but your expenses, even if the designation of those expenses are the same, but the currency value assigned to them have grown. So you need to do more work to get more money to meet the needs that you've always met before, not even additional needs. So that's the economic angle. But the second one, which is much more silent, there's a social cultural phenomenon that we have created. It's a money problem, but we have created that. The the average Nigerian, okay, so I'm not generalizing, this is not data backed, but yeah, from observation, we've created a fixation on cash. There's a cash fixation that the average Nigerian young person carries. It's almost our biggest way to size up each other, estimate our sense of what do we have. The amount of tangibles we can boast of has been directly tied to our sense of worth. So we've created a situation where there is this constant pursuit to have something that gives you the edge above the other person, which is money. And that in itself, coupled with the fact that we have serious economic challenges, that created a situation where you've got more people, where you got young people having to do a lot more. Because now I'm not just looking at my basic needs. My basic needs had skyrocketed. Now I have a second level. My esteem needs, a practical tip for finding balance between survival, hustle, and rest. The truth is, and I know I don't want to sound cliche, like, yeah, this is what they will tell you normally. Find meaning. Have a sense of existence, a sense of life that is beyond tangibles. And I get this. No, we have money realities. I have needs I need to meet, right? But can I find a way to live within my means while I am growing towards the, in quotes, the financial status that I want to attain? Can I delay the need to prove to people that I have succeeded? Can I walk a path? Now, the ease with which you walk that path is determined by how much meaning you see on the path. So there are three things you take into mind as you make a career pursuit. All right. The first one is how meaningful, what does this job or this thing I'm doing mean to me? The second one is, what am I mastering in the process? So it's not just cash, it's about mastery. And the third is, can I take this thing? Is it autonomous? Can I take this thing I'm doing and create a system around it such that I can replicate it different places in different ways? Your career is supposed to be something that carries you. It means that you're supposed to be on a journey in it. But our culture over the last couple of years had been such that we want to show success a little too early. And for us to do that, we're burning the bridge of both ends. Both ends. Both ends. If you make meaning, mastery, and autonomy your career pursuit, the framework upon which your work life unfolds, it'll be so simple because it will take away from you the pressure to impress upon people that you're succeeding. And then you can find that harmony, that balance between growth, rest, and work.
So this is what I want us to think about. How do we draw the line between self-destruction and survival? Because money will always be calling, but our bodies, it won't always answer. This has been Mood Check with me, Chidimma. Let's check in on each other next week. And until then, please find time to just rest.